On September 26, 2024, in Beaumont, Texas, a tragic event unfolded that would send shockwaves through the community. Ebonie Gilbert, a 39-year-old woman, noticed a group of men attempting to steal her car, and she went outside to confront them. According to evidence captured on her Ring doorbell camera, the situation turned deadly when one of the burglars shot her at close range. Despite being gravely wounded, Gilbert managed to crawl back into her home, but she never made it to the phone to call for help. Her lifeless body was discovered the following afternoon by her mother. The doorbell footage, described as depicting a cold-blooded killing, played a critical role in identifying the suspects. The police circulated images of the assailants, which led to the arrest of 3 young men. DeCorey Shillow, 21, was the first to be taken into custody on September 27th. He confessed to his involvement and named his accomplices. Javante Turner, also 21, was arrested on September 29th at an apartment where stolen police body armor and other evidence were recovered. Lastly, Tydrick Davis, 20, was apprehended by the U.S. Marshal Task Force on September 30th. This senseless murder marked the 13th homicide in Beaumont this year. The tragic death of Ebonie Gilbert serves as a grim reminder of the potential consequences of confronting criminal activity. On June 19, 2024, Syracuse police began investigating the disappearance of 21-year-old Joselyn Toaquiza, a migrant from Ecuador who worked as a housekeeper in New York. She was described as a bright, kind, and spirited young woman. Joselyn was reported missing after disappearing on her birthday. Tragically, her body was discovered a few days later in Lincoln Park. Authorities later confirmed she had been strangled. The investigation led police to John Chakagwase Ilbis, a 21-year-old who was a former classmate of Joselyn. This footage captured on Ring doorbell shows Joselyn and Ilbis walking into an Airbnb. Hours later, Ilbis can be seen carrying Joselyn out of the house. Her condition at this point in the video was not determined, but it is very likely that Joselyn had already been murdered at this point, and Ilbis is carrying the girl's body to his vehicle, calmly walking, as a police cruiser drives within feet of them. On June 26th, Chakagwase Ilbis turned himself in to police in Spring Valley. He was subsequently charged with second-degree murder and concealment of a human corpse, and pleaded not guilty during his arraignment the following day. The case has left the Syracuse community in mourning, with friends and colleagues remembering Joselyn for her warmth and kindness. A GoFundMe page was established to honor her memory. In April of 2023, a Ring doorbell captured this seemingly harmless video of a woman pulling a red wagon down a street in Harahan, Louisiana. In the wagon was a large bucket. The woman left the wagon near the property of Jennifer Zeladon on Sedgefield Drive. Shortly after, a man named Michael Fontenelle reported his girlfriend, Hannah Landon, and 6-year-old daughter, Bella Fontenelle, both missing. Upon investigation, police learned that Michael's ex and Bella's biological mother, Jennifer Zeladon, lived down the road from Michael. When police arrived at Zeladon's home, they discovered the bucket and wagon. Nothing could have prepared the investigators for what they would see in the bucket: the remains of Bella Fontenelle.
The child was killed at the father's house, which happens to be about a block away.
The Ring doorbell footage was pivotal in identifying Hannah Landon as Bella's killer, ultimately leading to her arrest. It was later learned that a vendetta existed between Hannah Landon and the mother of Bella. The trial date for Hannah Landon is set to begin as of the day of this video's release, being December 16, 2024. Although Landon has not been found guilty as of yet, the evidence appears to be overwhelming. The murder of Bella Fontenelle serves as a sad and scary reminder that pure evil exists all around us, manifesting itself in real monsters, like Hannah.